A record voter turnout in Bihar's first phase of polling has set the stage for what could be a closely fought battle. With nearly 65% of voters turning up to cast their ballots, this marks one of the highest participation rates the state has seen in years. But what does this surge in voting really mean, and who could it favor? Polling for 121 constituencies in the first phase of the Bihar Assembly elections ended with an impressive turnout that surpassed the 2020 figures. Analysts believe the spike in turnout may signal strong anti-incumbency sentiments in certain pockets, while in others it could indicate consolidation of voter bases. The enthusiasm among women voters was once again a highlight, continuing Bihar's decade-long trend of higher female participation compared to men. Observers say women's turnout often influences results in rural constituencies, especially where welfare schemes and livelihood programs have shaped local politics. According to media reports for the NDA led by Nitish Kumar and the BJP, a higher turnout could suggest confidence in their grassroots presence and governance pitch. Meanwhile, the Mahagathbandhan under Tejashwi Yadav sees it as a sign of rising demand for change, particularly among the youth and first-time voters.
In Bihar, because this is, an election in many parts, you have a certain voting pattern among the women, a certain voting pattern among the men. And then, of course, there are voting patterns among different caste groups. Previous elections, if they are anything to go by, a high voter turnout among women generally favors Nitish Kumar. Unemployment, which was one major issue in this election, seemed to favor Tejashwi Yadav and the Grand Alliance. That was an issue that was largely talked about among the men. So if there has also been a bump in the male voter turnout, that could have gone against the government. One has to look at each of these different trends and patterns in voting and then come to some kind of a conclusion. But for that, you first also need to see the whole picture.
Experts point out that both alliances have tailored their campaigns to localized issues, from unemployment and migration to caste and welfare, making it difficult to draw a clear conclusion from the turnout alone. This phase also saw strong engagement from marginalized communities, with reports of long queues in previously low turnout regions. While vote chori was a talking point during the voter revision controversy, it didn't influence how people voted.
While vote chori was certainly an issue that had riled Bihar till September, till the SIR was in progress and Rahul Gandhi and Tejashwi Yadav were on their voter adhikar yatra, it was definitely a narrative that people were rallying behind. But I do not think that, at least all through my travel across Bihar, I did not come across anyone who told me that they are going to vote with a vengeance this time because of vote chori, and that would play a dominant role. The dominant role for people were unemployment, were cash doles, local issues, caste factors, of course, and all of that.
As Bihar now moves into the second phase of polling, all eyes will be on whether this momentum continues and how it might influence the final outcome. Whether this record turnout translates into continuity or change will only be known on November 14 when the results are declared.